Welcome, travelers, to another installment of Atarik's Crew. It is I, the Teller, and I am here as always to tell you a tale. Thus far, our tale has followed the travels and travails of one of the units of Atarik's crew. We have traveled across duchies to the north, grown closer as a team while conquering the high seas, and coming out the non-business end of a dragon turtle much stronger than going in. We've subdued a score of inebriated kobolds and instilled a gunslinger in as their deity. The team has protected the governor not only on land, but on the wide river as well. We've even made new friends along the way, picking up a Triton comrade to join in on our next mission. But bargains have been made, dear travelers, and now our team finds themselves delivering a mysterious package to the Stormhaft Empire by way of Newwall. But this news has put our poor Polly on edge, as this is where her mother is stationed. But from the sound of it, we may also be meeting Hazel's family as well. And with so many new adventures ahead of us, our amusement will be nothing short of boundless. And that, dear travelers, is where our story begins today. So without further ado, please, travel on.
Not for you, but I really like that.
Thank you. Am I still buzzing?
Yep.
Yes. And it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. This is fine. You can tell by the flames around me. All right. Lords, ladies, and lieges, if it pleases, tonight is the Dicening, Atarik's Crew.
Woo!
Front chill. My hair is over a week old. It doesn't know what it's doing. And I am Tony. Hatter at Hat on the things. Check me out on social media. I post vaguely, often, sometimes, and I think it's hilarious when I do, usually. Or my cats, who are also delightful. They are also funny, but much cuter. I know it. I admit it. I welcome it. As always, we'd like to give thanks to the benefactors of the feast, Yev, Nomad, Doomsayer, and BACKBLAZE for helping make this all possible. Talked to Nomad today.
Oh, how's he doing?
He's like, you guys need pizza? And I was like, always, Nomad. Always. So
Nice.
We'll see if we can work that out.
When we get back in person, we'll have pizza again. It'll be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or other things. They didn't specify. But
No. D&D, it's pizza only. Pizza and Mountain Dew. Those are the rules.
Bribe burrito.
No.
Because DM bribe burrito.
No, you get pizza.
Okay, no bribes. All right.
Those are the rules.
But these other lovely pizza
Oh,
people are here to play some D&D with us because they have also known the powers of bribing the DM and playing pretend, and it's excellent. So we're going to go around the magic squares and see if we can complete the circuit. Let's go to this somewhat underwater individual. Who are you and what's your deal?
With the fishies in the background.
That's me. My name is Sam. I play Jinturum, the Triton monk. If you want to know more about me, you can find me on Instagram at SammyCake, SAMIC8KE. There might be an S at the end of that. I think I got it wrong last time. Hi.
At Front Chill follows almost anyone here, so try there if you're not sure.
There you go.
Moving along, you will notice a new face. This individual who is in a excellently appropriate falling leaf background.
Like the only testosterone that we have aside from you.
Yeah, we had to find a replacement token dude for Yev. And what better individual to fill these shoes? Someone with a full face of hair.
Unfortunately, growing in gray.
Not to say that others in this crew could not also grow excellent beards. Yeah. Who are you and what is this hairdo all about?
Yes, my name is Nathaniel. I work at BACKBLAZE, and I'll be playing a Tabaxi druid named Leaf. And
Superb. Let me finish off the top here, and then we'll run along the bottom row. You're not Ron.
No, I'm not Ron.
Thank God.
Would you like me to be Ron?
Nope.
I am JC. I play Karvis, our resident warlock. And you can find me as Hey Me, It's You on the internet. You can also find me here alternate weeks streaming. And you are?
Thank you, FES Stream. Absolutely, pizza is good. Giving shout outs to the chat. Very cool. Me? Oh, I already said who I was.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah, no, we started.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Why are
all
you
about
here?
me at the top. Yeah, we usually do the shtick where it's who are you and what are you doing in my house, but you keep making a face.
I
Let's
do
skip
keep
it this
making
time. Running along the bottom row. Who is this most pink individual?
That's me.
That's you.
I'm Lynn. I play Polly. She's an Aftermar gunslinger. I'm Lace McCoy and Sailor Trashface. Everywhere.
Excellent. And then who's the weird person in your house? And they should introduce themselves.
Oh, me?
Me?
Why are you in my home?
Because I love you.
No.
And also the cats, which I think are sweeping tails
This
across.
is Merlin.
Yeah.
Merlin taking up as much real estate as she can.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi.
Sam with the doggo interrupting the whole thing.
Right.
Dog, most important.
Very.
Billy.
Oh no. Oh no. I think Nate's gonna compete now.
Oh,
No. Okay. All right, we're safe. Sorry, Elisa. Continue.
all right. What's a me? I'm Elisa. I play our very handsome, very intelligent, absolutely intelligent, smart and clever, and always rolls well. Mr. Hazel Harryweather Nerd. He is a human fighter bard. He just took his second level in bard. He has one new poem, everyone. Very exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me, and you can find me as Missy Lisa Face on the social medias.
And lastest, but not leastest, in any way, also heralded by the braying of dogs. This wonderfully green individual. Who are you and what is this all? Please, thank you.
I am Lisa, or Lisa. You can find me on the social medias at Violet November, with the first O being a 0. I play a Verdan fighter known as Klesh. And as always, Klesh is just happy to be here.
Klesh, they are the most, and it's the best. When we last left some of you, there was some camels, watch out, they spit, to quote a great artist of our time. And
Sasha.
I'm just gonna skip ahead a bunch. You guys run the caravan down to Bellaspire, the capital of the Kingdom of Newell, which is actually home to a couple of the members of the crew. For those of you who are not Nate and JC, oh goodness, this is Sasha. She also has opinions, similar to Bella's opinions about pets and food. It is
Many
the best.
opinions.
Yeah, she has the best stink face. It's great. Yeah. Those of you who are not Nate and JC, Bellspire is an inspiring site, a major bastion during the King's Plague War. It has a large tower sitting at the central point on atop a hill and further fortifications, and then the city spreads out from there with even more walls and fortifications. It never fell during the war, which probably helped there. Yep, it's happening. Which probably helped their play for independence when they said, hey, remember how we're part of Stormhaft? Nah. So that was cool. Your caravan comes into the caravanserai. One of these days I'm going to look up that word and figure out how to pronounce it. And you have arrived at Bellspire without incident. Meanwhile, we're going to jump over. You always do that. I don't know what that's from.
I feel like I need to roll animal handling to make sure I didn't like poke the camel in a weird way.
No, I'm going to say that you did, and it was enjoyed by all but you and the camel.
Cool. Me and that camel are really close now.
I have gifts, so we're going to interrupt my recap and starting with from myself and gift you guys some things.
I was about to say you're going to gift yourself.
You are my gift, my children. This is all the gift I need. Yeah. So, some of you may choose to forget that you have magical items associated with certain traumatic events.
Oh, right. We have to go. Because we forgot about that.
But there are two of you, whomst, we're not blessed with that exquisite team building experience. So, yeah.
You mean the time we were pooped out? We were pooped out by a dragon turtle. We were pooped out of the dragon turtle.
So while we're on our caravan, we proceed.
You're not supposed to talk about it.
We proceed to tell the story of the turtle when Polly is not around to Jin.
Was Polly extra traumatized by it?
Polly was very traumatized.
All right, well, you forced my hand. Polly, make a perception check.
Also, Tony, you're a liar saying you don't need gifts because just a few minutes ago you were talking about bribes.
Oh, I don't need them, but I encourage them.
Encourage, there it is. Okay. You're right. You're correct.
Yes, FYS stream, you heard them correctly, and we'll go over it again in a second. What'd you get, Polly? 16? Damn. You heard them.
No, she didn't. She heard us?
Yeah.
Aww.
Shouldn't they roll stealth or something to like see how it should roll against roll maybe?
Against my roll.
Would you care?
I mean, if Hazel's telling the story, he's not going to be stealth about it. He's
No.
just
We'll say no. Meanwhile, Polly's probably just like in the back, like covering her ears and rocking silently in the corner.
Or screaming about it.
Screaming. We don't talk about it.
She's hiding in her fantastic new red hood.
Weeping quietly.
What is it you want to talk about?
So
Time we were pooped out by a dragon turtle?
Yeah, why don't you tell Jin about the time that we got pooped out by a giant dragon turtle?
How familiar am I with dragon turtles?
You're aware of one that lives north of the city.
I mean, like,
Yeah, am I also aware of that?
No.
No.
but you're also not here yet, so you just get this
but
bonus
I didn't
factory.
know what area. If I'd been
Leaf
from the area, I would know of.
Leaf would know of rumors of one that lives in the ocean off the coast of the Vekban Duchy, or the duchy you lived in, but you did not have confirmed. It's a myth, you know. It's like dragons.
Yeah.
They might
The
exist.
Loch Ness monster. Yeah.
They used to exist, maybe.
Understood.
But Jin, yeah, your people are very aware of it, and they don't travel too far north of home city because of it.
Okay.
So you know which dragon turtle they got pooped out of.
You guys got pooped out of that dragon turtle? You guys...
He ate the whole boat, and then the only way to go was that way.
I don't understand what part of we don't talk about it doesn't seem to make sense to any of
Well,
you.
it seems that two of you don't understand. Yeah.
But Polly, he hasn't heard the story yet, Polly. He doesn't know.
I wanted to keep it that way.
But then how else do you explain the beads?
We don't.
But they're very
There's
useful.
so many other ways that we can explain the beads that don't have to do anything with the brown one.
Well, I mean, most of them were, a series of challenges. Like we had to tie ropes. I was very bad at it, but I got the job done when it came push.
We had to talk
and
about our
that's when We
feelings.
talked about our feelings. And then we got swallowed by a dragon turtle.
As
No,
someone,
we had to learn to row the boat with the bikes.
A series of challenges for which we earned beads of different colors.
I mean, being swallowed by a dragon turtle and being pooped out was not the plan. That was not the challenge. It just kind of happened unless they set up. Did they set us up? No, they set us up.
Meanwhile, Karvis is like, it was the coolest thing ever, guys.
It was the worst thing ever.
It was pretty bad.
I
I prefer
mean-
not to do it again, but I think it's healthy for us to talk about it.
But I
I-
also went through my growth spurt, so I'm really not into this conversation. It's terrible.
I just think it was a really wonderful bonding experience, and we lived to tell the tale, which is not something a lot of people could say.
I mean, after that, Polly became a god.
True.
That was pretty fantastic.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
true.
One of these days, I'm gonna.
Sasha.
Oh, what's all that?
No.
Yeah,
as
if
someone just learning this story, are those figurative anal beads? Can I say that? Like, is that a stretch
I
or
don't-
no?
now I'm
Like, I don't know if that was the intent
They
because
were
like,
never.
you got pooped out and like
They were never inserted They were never inserted in the proper hole, and they weren't intended
But-
for that use. So, I love
But they
where
did
you're
come.
going with that, but
Adult
I thought that was
content.
the whole time. I really thought that was like the inside joke that I didn't that
no,
I didn't know about.
no.
Well, now
no.
Klesh Extra hates
Probably.
it. Wonderful.
Well,
No.
I'm not there.
No,
so-
Lisa extra hates it.
I was about to say, Klesh is unaware of this.
We're already named Atarik's crew because otherwise I would have made a motion to name us something along the lines of anal beads.
So,
All right, so what do you?
so yeah, Jin doesn't get a gift now. Dead, as is right and proper. All right, well, I'm gonna make you wait then. You were first, but you're gonna be second now.
Okay.
Hey, Leaf, you remember your little jaunt in the park?
I do.
Well, it wasn't all bad, because
Oh.
you discovered 3 nuts.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
what
acorns.
size we talking? Acorn size?
Yeah.
3 acorns?
I lovingly refer to these as tough nuts.
Tough nuts.
Yeah, I have this all typed out, and I'll give it to you later. But here's the rundown. You ready?
Yes.
So just so you have it for reference, and I'll share it with you in a little bit. So long as one of them remains, there are always 4 when you check after a short rest.
Okay.
With an action, these nuts can function as immovable rod, but as a 1-inch square. Also, they act as magic stone ammunition as per their owner's casting stats, and lose all property if used as ammo.
Wait. And
Yeah.
repeat that last line one more time. And lose all properties if but so can I throw them or no?
Yeah, you can throw them.
But I can't shoot like I couldn't use them as ammo. That's what that
You-
means, right?
So, as per the spell, after you
Oh, gotcha.
after they become projectiles, they lose their magic.
Yep.
So, but yeah, so effectively, you can take any one of these 4 nuts and use it as an immovable object, as well as you have a handful of magic stone. It's pretty tight,
I like it. Thank you.
but you can't use them all up all at once, or then you don't get any more.
Correct.
All right, so you found those after your ridiculous, after your slightly embarrassing revealing.
Mhm.
But I figured it was in theme. Now, Jin, you don't know where, you don't know how, but Mr. Crab awakens you with a small jab and in one of his claws is a fork.
Which he then inserts into your hair and twirls like spaghetti.
So I call this one Dinglehopper.
I'm taking notes.
I will also send you this in case I go too fast, because I'm going to go too fast. All right, so it's a fork
I type fast, don't worry.
that can be used for advantage on social checks in regards to etiquette once per day. It resets with the ebbing of the tide. As a bonus action, it can increase in size to a medium trident.
Nice.
Counts as a monk weapon. +1 hit, +1 damage. Crits on a 19.
Okay, yeah, I need you to send me all that. Yeah.
All right. So, those are your cool shinies.
Thank you, Dungeon Master.
As you,
That just came early. I appreciate it.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see what kind of beads we have for you. All right, so, skipping along, I had a note, and now I don't know where I'm at, and it's the worst, but it's fine. Okay, let's try. Yeah, let's get this together. Okay. So the bulk of you get into town, and you have a day until the caravan is set to move on south into the liberated Tarjan states, and then west into Stormhaft proper. Of course, because someone is dating the person running the caravan, you can make that. You can wiggle room it if you need an extra day or two.
I mean, you know.
What is the plan when you guys hit
Playboy
town?
Klesh.
Karvis is immediately be like, whose parents? Whose family are we visiting?
Can I ask what type of terrain we're in right now? Is this desert at this point, and we've been traveling through sand and everything?
No, this is more like plains.
Plains. Okay. So I'm gonna be like, this is the furthest I've ever gone inland, you guys. Like, where's the water? Like, this is freaky, man.
You need a pond?
And I'm just like, I
Or
mean,
like a lake?
Probably a well, a few wells.
I think for Jin's sake, we should keep moving. He's clearly uncomfortable.
is there?
But Polly, we're supposed to pick someone up here. Put up your hood. Hood up. Hood up. I pull her hood up.
Wait, but I thought we were
Like,
visiting
rubbing the light
family.
outside.
Aren't we visiting someone's family?
Not here, my family. Later.
Oh,
No, this is just at the border. Like, we haven't actually made it into, like, the cities or anything yet. So,
okay.
I mean,
Are there shops around?
I'm sure we can find an inn that might have a bathtub for Jin so they can, you know, hang out in the water for a little
Oh.
bit before we maybe.
I don't need to. It's not like a thing. It's just weird to never like see like a huge body of water, you know?
Polly and Hazel are familiar with this city and
Okay.
know that there are some bathhouses, there's some parks that have ponds and small streams, that sort of thing. As it comes to mind.
There you go.
Yeah. But Karvis.
As I
where-
hear that, I feel better.
There's a duck pond over there.
In general, Klesh is a bit distracted because they're making new maps of this area. They've never been here. So it's just like, yeah, you guys can do things. I'm just gonna sit here and record.
So
Weird.
what's there to do around here? They're like,
Not visit Polly's family.
oh, we're not staying with Polly's family. Got it.
No. But next up is Clear Cross. And I am not scared of my mother. We can visit. We can visit her. It's fine.
Karvis turns to Polly. You're scared of your mom?
Yeah, I earned a bead for it, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
She wasn't there.
Wasn't there. Okay. So, should I beat up your mom if I see her?
God, please try.
I'm going to say this to you in the most respectful way possible. I love you very much. She would murder you.
Okay. Got it.
Without
Could she
breaking
murder-
a sweat.
All of us?
Yeah.
Is she like a bad person, Polly? Should we, like, you know, team up and give it the old
No.
Tarks
No,
1, 2, 1, 2.
try?
absolutely not.
Okay.
I think
So-
she's just very formidable and unforgiving.
But she's just intimidating, right? She's not like,
Like this.
I think we stay clear of her.
So, should we disguise you while we're here?
Well, that's why I got her the hood.
Yeah, but like,
Oh, that's right.
Just like,
Like, maybe
fold
we
it
could, like-
real far down.
make her look like a different race altogether.
Wanted to
Other
be possum
than
in the first place.
none of us have magic that can do that.
I just learned how to disguise myself.
But
So
we
that
can.
a step, first myself, then others, and then somewhere down the line, Polly, I promised you I will make you that possum.
Hazel, do you have a disguise kit?
No, it's just spell in my book I've been studying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does
I
anyone have a
mean-
disguise kit?
I
No,
have
but we
bottles of
could
ink.
buy
we can
one.
Rub it on her face.
We could buy a kit.
We could buy a kit.
Where's? I look at Hazel. Where can we buy a kit?
I'm just gonna pull my hood down real low over my face and just be outside as little as possible until we leave.
I mean, we go to one of like the fancy lady stores and get some makeup, put some like kohl around the eyes, you know, some pigments.
As soon as possible. Or just leave as soon as possible.
I think the hood's getting the job across. You can't
We
see
can't
kind of
get-
her ethereal glow with that on.
We can't leave until tomorrow.
Okay.
And we have to pick up insert character name here.
Insert character.
Yeah, said last section.
Uh,
You
So you
are
have to here to pick up insert character name here.
so. This I was talking about this earlier. So it is not you are picking someone up. You are checking in on Tim T. Tanner, also a crew lieutenant.
Tim T. Tanner.
The triple T.
why are we checking in on him?
Because he hasn't reported back in a while.
All right.
That's what the other people asked us to do when they found out we were going south.
Right.
The other people.
So,
Having deja vu, Tony.
what?
Instead of having deja vu, and I said of tea.
Anyway, Klesh and Hazel, make me roll a d20 and tell me what you get.
Oh God.
A 9.
Great.
Nat 20.
Woo!
I love these dice, but I shouldn't say anything about it anymore because they're gonna stop being nice.
Klesh, you remember
Yes.
explicitly that Crew Lieutenant Tim sent to Elspire to do some investigation, see if maybe a secondary guild hall, that sort of thing, and currently working out of the Four Flags Brewery.
Okay. If we're looking for what was his title?
Crew Lieutenant.
Triple T.
Crew lieutenant. If we're looking for the crew lieutenant, I think he's in the tavern with the triple 4 flags, quadruple flags.
And at the mention,
Y'all, I remember every stupid, minute, tiny little detail about everything we've ever said, but my short-term memory is bullshit.
as soon as you mention the Four Flags Brewery,
Okay.
Hazel and Polly recognize that it's a fairly well-established tavern, founded shortly after the war as a nod to the several flags of nationality that influenced.
So if
Yeah.
we're looking for him, we should probably go there.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do that.
I'm down.
Crew lieutenant, same rank as me. Fancy.
Do they have pancakes there?
Isn't that something?
Have we met Tim T?
Holly said no, no
Tanner?
pancakes.
No pancakes?
Yes, you've met Tim T on occasion up at the guild hall. So you've encountered this gentleman. And I would say that Holly is not a big fan of this place, as no, they do not often have pancakes.
I'm getting a real Doug Dimmadome vibe off of this Tim T
That was
guy.
like Doug Dimmadome. Remember, I was like, it sounds like Dimmy Dimmadome, and you're like, who the hell is that? I was like, Doug Dimmadome.
Oh, no, he's a
From
Dimmadome.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Being okay. I've never watched
He's the
the
car
Odd Parents.
salesman.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Timmy Turner, not Timmy Turner, though. But it's close.
Oh,
What?
I see. All right, well, jumping ahead, you guys stroll around town, getting to the brewery.
To be terrified, he's rolling while we're looking around, guys.
And yeah, you roll in,
Oh.
and it's busy. It's a good day. It's jumping.
Dogs.
And immediately, Klesh, you recognize the older, somewhat healthier, but still pretty built gentleman, Crew Lieutenant Mr. Tanner. And he's sitting at a table, slowly but surely pulling a second tankard towards himself. And you also see two other crewmates. One of them, Crew Corporal Leaf, Tabaxi nature person, a lovely marmalade tabby. And right, was that it?
Imagine Tigger, but lives
Right.
outside and doesn't shower very often.
Ratchet Tigger. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
And then also, Klesh, you'll be excited to see a dashing, debonair drow individual, Thamrin.
Oh my god! Klesh shoves all their shit in their packs and like runs over like a child who has seen their favorite candy for the first time in 10 years. Oh my gosh. And just-
He shouts, "Klesh, you're alive! And you're huge!"
Is he still small?
You're here!
Huh?
Is he still normal height?
I mean, yeah, drow don't.
Oh, okay.
Drow don't
Drow-
do
Oh, that's
the
right.
same
Got
as-
it. Okay,
yeah.
right.
It's like, I guess I look up to you
Guys,
now.
This is who got me out of the Underdark.
Ah, you would have clawed his way out. They would have clawed their way out anyway.
Oh no, I was stuck eating mushrooms. You got me out.
Mushrooms are good though.
I mean, yeah, but when they're the only thing you have, they're so much better. There's butter out here. You never told me about butter.
I wanted you to discover things for yourself, including butter.
So
I didn't have butter
really,
until I
everyone.
came
oh
up,
my
too.
Gosh. Oh, Leaf, what are you doing here?
We came to deliver a package for what was her
Someone.
name?
Someone.
Yep, someone.
Yeah, and we were also looking for you.
We were, yes.
Why are you looking for me?
I was asked to.
All had gone missing, and so, as you know, two birds, one stone.
We didn't. Oh, you mean
Went
when we
missing?
kobolds when we went missing?
No,
We've been,
I look at Hazel and I'm like,
we didn't go missing after the kobolds.
When we went missing.
so
After
timeline
the-
wise,
Oh?
yes, on the river cruise,
Okay.
and it would. I'll just go ahead and say, timeline wise, you were still in town when Leaf and Thamrin left to come find you
Oh,
to keep an eye out for you.
yeah. I'm like, we didn't. Everyone keeps being excited to see me and that I'm still alive, but I haven't. I mean, Karvis almost died, but we brought her back. It's fine. But no.
I think it was the undercover mission that, where lots of people didn't know where we were.
I look at
That's fair.
Hazel and Karvis is like, Were we supposed to check in?
It was an undercover mission. People weren't supposed to know we were there.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. We're taking a vacation. We might not supposed to be talking about it right now, but it's over.
I think as long as we don't talk about who it was for, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Anyway, this is amazing. I'm so glad to see all of you here together, and you're even here with
Tanner.
Crew Lieutenant Tanner.
We were looking for you. We were looking for you, and you were looking for us.
That's
What a
so
matchmake.
You
magic.
really
Perception
think they
checks.
should get their paperwork straight?
Perception.
So I have a clarification question.
Yeah.
Were they looking for when they went missing, like I was looking for them when they went missing?
Yes.
Like the same word got sent out? Okay. Well,
Okay,
I
I'm
found
not-
them already, and we are already on our next
Well,
mission. So
I'm slow, so I'm sorry. But I also think that we need better paperwork. We should probably reach out to support. They're probably not doing anything. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm not joking, but I have another nat 20.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-mm.
never throw those dice away.
Mm-mm. They're so beautiful.
All right, so
They're rigged.
we're gonna hold on to Klesh, who's living their best life right now. What else do
Their
we have?
best life. Are we all rolling perception?
Oh, whoever. Karvis, what'd you get?
8.
Cool. Holly, are you participating?
I also got 8.
I got a 3 + 0.
Thank you, Hazel. Bless you.
Hazel!
I love Hazel so much.
I got a 20, but mine's not natural.
Oh, dirty 20, nice.
Hazel, Tanner toasts you with his newest tankard. Always the model of professionalism and secrecy. Well done. Jin,
I try my best.
what did you get, Jin? 9?
8
Oh,
as
8,
well.
okay.
8.
And I saw a roll of a shrug from Polly. 11? Okay. Polly, you notice that there's people around looking at you all. But,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Do your best to blend into the wall as much as you can when you're basically dressed like Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, y'all are a hell of a sight right now.
Just shove back against it.
Yeah, you're trying to homer into the hedge, but
There's no head, it's a wall, so it doesn't go well for me.
with the filthy 20, you notice you noticed a gnome sort of with a satchel clutched to their chest, sort of standing there looking at the table. Klesh, you also notice this, but on top of that, you notice somewhat older gentleman at the bar who keeps glancing over at your team. The gnome seems a little more present.
How far away is he? Sorry.
The gnome?
Yes.
The gnome is it's that distance where you're not sure if they're trying to put themselves into the conversation or if they're just hanging out. But they seem to be considering you all very carefully. It's a mop of curls, and this is kind of cherubish, so that you're not sure. Plus, they have a jerkin and some leggings. Hey, yeah,
can I sense motive? Is that a thing still?
absolutely. That's the insight check.
Insight. Mhm.
Yes.
Can I go to the bar and order some drinks because I don't see any of this?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna order some drinks for my team, the whole team.
Skills.
I join you. Karvis goes with her. Him goes with him.
I got up. It's all good.
12.
I need more hands to carry
Insight.
all these drinks, y'all.
12 insight on the gnome.
Yeah.
Because they're closer.
I can help. I have hands.
Yes, more drinks.
There.
Aw.
Klesh, they obviously want to talk to someone at the table, but they're not sure who.
Well, Klesh will look down the entirety of their tall mast of a body and say, "Can I help you?"
And you hear Thamrin from behind you. Oh, I think that's our friend. And the gnome looks up and goes, "Yes, I think so. Are you of Atarik's crew?"
Yes.
Thamrin's like, "Yeah, And the gnome
Who's
sort of holds the satchel and is like, one of you lifts up the satchel a little. Thamroni or Tainer? And Thamron just sort of sighs. Like, I am Thamroni. And the gnome sort of looks up at
Which
you.
incites the most adorable giggle from Klesh.
Yeah. And the gnome was looking up at you kind of wary, but with the giggle sort of like you get the little lip raise and goes, "Thank you." And then sort of scoots around and goes over. He goes, "Here you go." Cameron takes the satchel and he flips the flap on it. He's like, "Oh, good instructions." Oh,
Flip flap.
okay.
Karvis comes back and is like, "What I miss?"
Cameron's looking around
We got drinks.
and he's like, "Excellent." The gnome has left.
Ah, okay.
Did you get me a drink or no? Did I have to get my own?
Yeah, I got everyone drinks.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone's
I
got a
appreciate
drink
it.
now.
I helped hold.
I give you one of the acorns. So that's good.
Giving away your gifts, my goodness. Wow.
Just one.
But they reset at the end of the day, right?
A short rest.
Yeah, short rest. Okay.
So will that object? That's a good question. Will that object cease to exist after?
Oh
a short
yeah.
rest?
Or
So-
do I get 4 after a short rest?
We start mass producing.
Yeah, no.
Everyone.
We're starting an acorn factory.
No, they do not reproduce like that. No.
Can we mine acorn?
Will
coins?
they reproduce in the sense of turning into a tree if I plant them?
Ooh.
No. Or well, I don't know. You don't know. You haven't tested yet.
That's a
Okay.
magic tree.
That's a good question.
So
That's a good point.
Yeah. If you hand the stone off, it loses its potency
Yeah,
within an hour.
Oh, gotcha. Sam, you have an hour.
Similar to the magic stone timer. I don't recall what the
Can
period on that is. Yeah.
well, I guess acorns don't have flowers, so I can't do that. I can't just like make it because I have Druidcraft, and I was just gonna have a flower pop up for Sam to be nice, if that's possible, like out of the acorn, if possible. I don't know. It says I can make a flower bloom, but it's not really a flower, or a seed pod open.
Is that like one of your like cantrips? Is like
Mm-hmm.
oh, then you shouldn't need the acorn.
You can just
Yeah, you can just make the.
a flower.
You can just make a
But where
flower
do I-
here.
Bang,
Oh,
flower.
you can.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
the
so
magic
click on the
flower.
cantrip.
Bang, flower.
My druid keeps making catnip in that game.
If you click on the
Yeah.
cantrip, it should tell you what you need. You might need like visual, somatic. You might need like a piece of paper, a little bit of dirt, or something like that. Like it depends.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense.
It was like, you can be like one of my characters and just run around with dirt in your pockets. Just in case you're stuck on the water and there's no other way.
I like the idea that Leaf has to borrow dirt from Klesh to produce a
1
flower.
minute. 1 minute after it leaves its friends. Yeah, so that's how that's gonna work. So you all sharing a drink, do a little bit of catching up and getting acquainted, and Cameron sort of finishes off his a little faster. He goes, "Well, so this is how this is gonna go down."
Oh wait, before he finishes his,
What?
because we were sent there to check in on him because he hasn't reported back, right?
On Tanner.
Right.
Yeah.
So before I just basically like, so do we just tell Atarik that you're okay, or should you send him a note that you're okay?
Tanner sort of cheekily wiggles his tankard back and forth. He goes, "Well, I have given a report to Crew Lieutenant Thamrin to take back to the head office.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thamrin was like, guys, include that. What is about to happen next? So, leave?
Don't talk to Thamrin like that. It's like the father I never knew.
I wasn't talking to Thamrin. I'm talking to the DM like that.
Yeah. DM has accepted.
DM / life partner, it's fine.
So, Thamrin goes, all right. Tanner has checked in. I will be taking his report back at head office. I have also received a reply to a message brought in earlier. I will also be taking that back to the head office. I also need to get back underground because having no ceiling makes me nervous. Additionally,
I kind of got over that.
I'm happy for you. I haven't. So,
Yeah.
way to see you grow. And, sorry, too soon? Okay.
It's okay.
And one day you'll start dating and then I'll really know I'm too old. So,
Does everyone go quiet?
Yes.
Oh no, Polly goes, ha.
Well, she's not here right now, but I would introduce you to Deline, but I think she's out checking for supplies.
Cameron goes ashen and he's like, details.
She's very beautiful.
Can I get another round of drinks?
He looks over at Hazel and he
Spill
goes,
this tea.
Cameron goes, Hazel,
Yes.
tell me about this woman.
I don't think Hazel's the right person to ask.
She seems very smitten with Klesh,
But I don't trust her.
but I don't trust her as far as I'm concerned.
You don't trust her? Why?
We met her as a suspect of a potential murder or attempt at murder.
Klesh is frowning.
You get
But
a
she
nod and you get an approving nod from Thamrin.
But she has proven an ally so far.
People are innocent until proven guilty, Hazel.
How old is
Depends
she
on which
again?
country you're in.
An older woman.
Ooh. Bravo.
Now I think this is just selling you on her. And I
I
thought
say
you
I
were
like
on my
cougars.
side.
You get a wink from Thamrin at the cougar comment. Thank you.
Klesh pulls out their sketchbook and finds an appropriate sketch
Oh.
of Deline.
All right.
How do you
present the sketch?
Well, it's in their sketchbook. So they flip the book back and like, this is Deline.
And he looks down and goes, Deline, Jack. Oh my god. What?
Yeah. You know Deline?
Is Deline
Everyone
cute?
knows
Sorry,
Deline.
I don't know.
She's an affluent individual.
She is very lovely.
Yeah. Wow. Damn.
And she
Damn.
loves you, Klesh?
Can I roll insight on
Klesh
that
turns like
feeling
brown
that-
in her cheeks.
just happened with
I don't know.
Turner
What
or
do you
whatever?
mean
Go
you
ahead.
don't know?
Go ahead, Jin.
You have a little confidence. How does she? You're big and tall now. She's probably no wonder she's fawning over you.
Well, she's never seen me before I was big and tall, so
Oh,
15.
Where is this woman? Let's
Yeah,
find
Jin. The woman you traveled in with is apparently a very big deal.
But like, is she like? Is she like a well-known like
she's like an ambassador.
burlesque dancer?
No. Trying to think of who would be an equivalent to this. Salma Hayek.
Okay.
Like, if you found out your
Oh
awkward
my
friend
God,
from
Flash is George Clooney. Oh wait, that's wrong person. Sorry.
right, if you found out your awkward friend from high school was dating her, like with an age difference as well, and was just like, yeah, she's beautiful, she's great, and you're like, no shit. That Thamrin is acknowledging this.
Okay, gotcha.
He mutters something
thought,
about
the way...
he mutters
Sorry.
something about having to retire now.
Okay. I thought it was more something along the lines about like he had also been with this person, or like a bunch of people had also been with this person.
Yeah, that was
That's how
that was
he came
initially
off
what I
for a
thought the
second.
impression was
He
too.
would have liked that a lot.
Okay.
But-
Okay.
No, yeah.
Gotcha.
So, have you met Deline before, Thamrin?
And he's like, once or twice at like formal events for the crew, but no, I never, like, if anything, I thought she was some sort of had assassins around her at all time, or maybe wasn't into...
No, she doesn't need assassins around her. She can take care of herself just fine.
Also,
Well, I mean,
not surprised.
She might have murdered someone, though, right?
She didn't murder anyone.
It
I'd
wasn't
be
a murder case.
surprised.
It was a investigation.
We could not trace that knife back to Deline, and you know it.
Glove did not fit, so you
attempt.
must acquit.
Meanwhile,
Like
the
that
whole
skulls at a
night.
party.
There's no way she left that knife there.
While this interlude of arguing is happening, Karvis is just like sipping her, like chugging her mug, going like, "Oh, this is getting good." And I lean over to like Polly, and be like, "They serve popcorn here?"
Do.
No, because that's what they serve at places that are good. And everything here is terrible.
I get terrible popcorn.
It's like rock hard.
So
I dip it in the ale before eating it.
Does Leaf know that Polly is trying to like stay hidden, or
I mean, you know, there's a weird girl standing against the wall with a hood pulled over her face.
I mean, you know it's Polly. Like, you guys have met before at the hall.
Yeah.
Oh, but she's
So
just
like,
not
Polly, why do you have your hood up? You know, we're all
I'm
friends here.
Part of the wall.
You're what?
I'm part of the wall. You can't.
So, a round of perception checks once more.
you can see Polly.
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
natural 20. I like these.
Nice.
I haven't rolled real dice in a while, and they're being nice.
Hold up a hand if you got below 5.
Oh wow, Hazel didn't get below 5.
I got a nice high score for Hazel.
Oh boy, that's gonna come up. All right, Polly, what'd you get?
13.
Height. All right. So all of you notice the more mature gentleman with an excellent mustache, heading over towards the table. Klesh, it's the same guy who was staring at you guys. Hazel, you sense a presence coming towards the table, a very familiar one. As you all look up, Hazel, it's your father.
Hazel's?
And he goes, Mr. Nert, how are you?
Hey!
You are hugged. You are hugged.
Oh.
You are exquisitely hugged. There might even be some cheek pecks, just a general sense of excitement and joy.
Dad pat.
Oh, Dom, what are
No,
you
just
doing
full
here?
squeeze. He doesn't need the pat. As you might have told,
What are you doing here?
you might have told from Hazel, they're very comfortable with. He goes, well, you know, son, those of us who stayed in the homeland are still associated with the home guard, and well, been called to report in. You know, the old Stormhaft snakes have started moving towards the border, and well, the king, which I have a name for, Merbenson. And King Merbinson's a little nervous about that, understandably. So I think they're just shuffling people around to make sure that the old boots across the border there know who they're dealing with.
Are you sure you're up for this?
No, but you know what you do.
What did Mom say?
She's fine. She's fine. She's at home. She's good.
All right.
She's head of the militia at home.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's gotta mobilize all of them and take care of their weaponry.
That's actually, I'm very proud of her.
Me too.
That's quite good. That's quite good. I mean, I don't like that she has to be in this situation, but
She looks very smart in her uniform, if I do say so myself. I know she's your mother, but nice.
let's go to that. Go to that. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. I'm
I'm so-
glad you
Where are
two
my
are
manners?
still healthy and in love.
Who are your friends? Are these members of the crew?
These are members of the crew. This is my dad.
Karvis is just like, hello, Mr. Nerd.
Hello, yeah. I feel like
Mr.
it's all just a
Nerd.
resounding hello, Mr. Nerd.
Hazel, did we ever give this man a full name?
We did. His name is Nathaniel Nert.
That's right. Yes. The double N. Yep.
Yep, we got Beatrice Nert, my beautiful mother,
That's
and
right.
Nathaniel Nert, the best steppa anyone ever had.
Oh.
Oh, that's your stepfather?
Yeah. There was a time where we were
you took
wondering
your
whether or not
stepfather's
Hazel was
last
a
name?
gnome. He grew out of it.
Oh, right.
Wow, that's really lucky that you've had two dads, Hazel.
Well, I've only had one dad. This is my dad.
Oh.
Grew up with us.
This is my dad all my life.
Raised him as my own. Couldn't be prouder. Look at him. Strapping.
The shining.
Fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Anyone
yes,
can be a
yes.
father, but it takes a real man to be a dad. And then I cheers everyone.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Aw.
Mr. Nert's the greatest father in the land.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I've got the mug to prove it. Hazel.
Taught me everything I know.
Yep.
I wouldn't be this charming and knowledgeable and have my skill at poetry without all the lessons he's taught me over the years.
Oh, wow, that's where that comes from.
It's real hard to knock. He's a chip off the old block.
Karvis just takes like a really big drink out of her mug and just like, I'm not saying anything.
Klesh slowly closes their sketchbook of pictures of Deline and leans a little bit closer to Thamrin.
I know, Klesh. I wanted to get on with my day too, but this, you, show me more of those pictures.
I was gonna say, can I try to sneak the sketch pad from Klesh? Because I want to see like the pictures that they were
No.
flipping through.
Those are mine.
Well, I gotta try to see if I can sneak them, and then we'll hold on.
Well, this is to Thamrin. Like, you can see some of them, but not all of them.
Simon's like, yes, please.
Why not all of them? Why not all of them? Why
Because
am
some of them are mine.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. You deserve your privacy. Right. I need to
Thank you.
introduce everyone. And because Elisa might not remember this, but Hazel would remember everyone's proper ranks
Ah.
to introduce as.
Yes.
I cannot. Except for, oh no, I do know Crew Captain Leaf because I just learned that.
I didn't even know that, so thank you.
He's a crew corporal.
Corporal. There it is.
Thamrin.
But I introduce, and then this is rank Klesh and rank Karvis and rank Polly and rank Jin. And this is a crew Captain Corp Leaf, and this is Tamarin, and this is Tanner, and rank.
Good job.
We're serving, and I you know what? I will drop the years we've been serving together too. I'm gonna show him that I'm putting on a little bit, trying to be more professional now that my da is here.
So when you mention, both Tanner and Thamrin, who've been around a little bit, are like, it's an incredible honor, Mr. Nert, to meet the exquisite individual who raised our fascinating young Hazel. It's truly inspiring, and wow. But at the mention of Polly, your father actually goes, Polly Roslia?
No, can I get some more drinks?
Yeah. Is Sam's cup empty?
Sam, is your cup empty?
Oh, gins?
Yes.
Do I need to roll? I want to toss my another acorn in, signifying I would like another drink as well.
Klesh opens up their sketchbook to more pictures.
Do I need to roll to do that, or is my
No, because
aim
whenever I'm
okay?
ordering drinks, I'm doing it for like the table. Because I'm assuming that everyone's drinking at about the same pace, or if no one else is, then I'm passing it to the people that are drinking faster. You know?
I'm signifying I'm ready for my life. I can roll if I need to.
Yeah, Klesh, you've learned that Thermin enjoys scantily clad women.
I at him at Nathaniel Nertz being like, "Oh, Polly Roslia." I look down at Bane and I'm like,
"Oh." Bane floops onto Polly's feet and like looks at Karvis like this.
I feel like Karvis just told Bane to go like dab at Polly.
"No, not dab."
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Polly.
I get...
Lynn, what was the reply when Mr. Nert asked about you?
Oh, she just was like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, more like protective.
I'm like Polly.
Protective.
We got distracted by
Excuse me.
Nathaniel Nert, but what's going on with the hood? Everything like.
It's fetching.
It's what? Did you say it's
Fetching.
Protection.
I gave it to her as a gift.
It looks very smart.
She likes possums, so I had them embroider possums on it.
Yep.
How well do I know these people? I guess.
They're work acquaintances.
Like, yeah. Okay. I didn't know. Can I roll perception to see if I can tell that there's a reason?
To tell if there's
Insight?
a what?
Like why Polly's being caged. Or with the hood and
Probably not. I'm assuming at this point she's basically the equivalent of the weird girl you've seen at the Christmas party a few times.
Gotcha. Then okay,
yeah,
cool.
You know Klesh a little better, as they are definitely outgoing. You know about Hazel because he's ridiculous, and you know about Jin a little bit because Jin's a unique individual.
How about Karvis?
Right.
Oh, you definitely know about Karvis. Karvis is the weird trash girl. With the dog.
Smells lovely.
The dog.
It smells delightful.
The dog is dog plays.
I don't smell great, so it's okay. Like I like living outside, so it's all good.
And but go ahead and roll that insight check, Nate, and tell me what you get.
It's supposed to be like
Okay, no, you gesticulate towards Bane, and he like slowly gets up because now he's down. He has to get back up, and he like sits like a poo dog.
Yeah.
Next to Polly.
It's a 4.
It's 4. Yeah, you don't fucking know. So
I'm back to the drinks. I'm like saying why.
Yeah, you're like.
Where's the dot?
There's nudie pictures. There's free drinks.
Yeah.
Someone's having an awkward dad
Honestly,
conversation.
by this point, I'm pretty close to just druid crafting like the calming sound around myself until like once I get my drink, I'm probably gonna do that, and then a smile just comes across my face and
just vibing.
Yeah, but I just druid craft like a box around my
oh right,
smooth like
right your head muffs.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
I took initiative and I rolled a Constitution saving throw to see how drunk I was.
Oh boy.
And I rolled a 1.
Oh Jesus.
Drunk as a fish, so to speak.
Under the table.
Mr. Krabs continually tries to hold your hair back.
Oh, my dog's barking.
But yeah, so at the mention of your name, Polly, and the acknowledgement thereof, Mr. Nert, because Mr. Nert is his father. Notes are all over the place. Oh.
Please call me Mr. Nert. Mr. Nert is my father.
Exactly. Right. He goes, I saw your father earlier today. We reported in at the same time.
My dad?
Yep, Frederick.
What's my dad doing?
He also reported in that we're there, there's... Well, he didn't report in. He was there with your mother.
Oh.
But apparently he's going to be doing some supplies for them. Apparently his contraptions, which are quite exquisite.
So you saw my mom, huh?
Oh, she was radiant. I see where you get it from.
Polly is very pretty.
Bane's like, what is this vibe? What is
Get weird in here.
You know, Dad. You
The air
know,
feels spicy.
when I wrote you the last letter, and I told you about the kobold cult to my friend, that was Polly.
Oh
She's
goodness.
God.
That is, oh my. Oh my, that's rich. Oh, considering who her mother is. Oh, what, does she approve? You being a deific entity?
I'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Oh.
Should I have not have told? Is this like a night visit? Dad, it's her mom a bad person?
No, quite the
Tell
contrary.
my mom you saw me here.
What was that?
Please don't tell my mom you saw me here.
And he's like, I could not lie to the Roslia. That's I understand you're very, very, very dear friend of my son. But so
We were fake married.
excuse me?
You're my fake father-in-law, I guess.
Oh
I'm
goodness.
their fake child.
Wow. No, wow. No. Hazel, do you recall Paladin Calhoun?
Yes?
So go ahead. So you reach back into the recesses of your memory. And yes, you now put two and two together that there was a renowned paladin woman named have it right here in front of me. Arathera the Roslia Calhoun, who was known to charge entire battalions on her own through the own strength of her convictions. And by whatever righteous blessings, often survived, if not won. And apparently this is Polly's mother. And she's in town.
That's your mother? She's like a legend.
And he's like, which is why I would never lie to her, and now I guess need to hope that she's okay with my son being married to her daughter?
Well, that's not that's just an undercover mission. That's not like a big thing. You don't have to tell her and get us in trouble.
Son, you get a hand on the shoulder. He goes, son, what have we said about telling people about secret missions?
Don't.
Good.
This one's over.
Son, what did we say about a statute of limitations on secret No, he would not be that eloquent. He goes, son, when did we say it's appropriate to talk about secret missions after they're done?
Never.
After several pints.
Ah.
I only see 3.
Excuse me.
How many is several?
More than 3.
A couple is 2, a few is 3, several is 4.
I think several is
Or
7.
Several is 7?
That's what I think.
If I ask you for several M&Ms, how many are you gonna give me?
7 or more.
Yeah, like
I
like
think
okay,
you'll know
good,
when
yeah.
you get there.
I mean, I keep ordering drinks.
And I encourage that. I would like some as well if I'm going to meet Miss Calhoun. About my son?
What? No, well, it was.
You could not.
It was a mission.
Or you could not.
We did
Hazel,
hold hands, though.
he
as a
goes,
cover. It was very sly and convincing.
he goes, dear God. And he takes Hazel away from the table.
Sir, if you love your son, don't tell my mother that he held my hand.
Karvis is just so bewildered at this point, and she
They
just looks
also
at Polly.
shared a room on the cruise ship.
Definitely don't tell her that.
And I'm just like, your mom is an epic paladin, but she's mean?
I think she's strict.
Terrifying. There's a difference.
Hey, Leaf, have you taken the earmuffs off yet?
Yeah, I was thinking about when I would have, or if I would have, maybe at the excitement of learning Polysmall. Yeah, everybody getting excited probably. But what is JC? What's your character's name again?
Karvis.
Karvis. I'm like, Karvis, aren't you glad she said we shouldn't go fight him earlier when you asked if we should beat up his mom?
Now
You know,
I'm
like,
just curious.
because I don't think we'd win.
Hazel, your father asked you a very difficult question about the fake relationship you had with Polly.
Yes. What?
Did you fake consummate the relationship?
Woo!
Yes, they did by holding hands.
I mean, we held hands.
We played games.
We played games. We drank virgin
How
pineapple
old is
drinks.
how
Hazel,
old is
You remember the picture
I'm
book we got
23
you
years old.
when you
20.
became a certain age?
You know, I made that promise to Mother, and I am still. You know, there's been nothing.
You have kept the promise. Okay.
I've kept the promise.
Okay. Good. All right. My chances of being smote today have been reduced, and we are all better for it.
Can I check for a purity ring on Hazel?
Sure.
You did.
Roll perception check.
I rolled a 2.
You can't hear any of this anyway, so you don't. You're just like, oh, they're having a talk, and then Hazel, he brings you back to the table and sort of gives you several pats on the back.
Honestly, I've literally held hands with one person, I guess besides Mom, and that was Polly, and it was for a mission. I mean, I've like clasped hands with folks. A lot of people make advances, though. It makes me a little uncomfortable.
It's because
I'm
you're
very hot.
you're a nerd man, Hazel, and that happens.
I'm a nerd man.
Talk
But it
nerdy
is
to me.
strange when people come very close to you and put their body on you, isn't it?
Cameron has leaned in further. He's like,
You're
no,
being a
Klesh,
lot
tell
lately.
me how does that? Has that been happening a
What
lot?
kind of bodies have been pressed up against you?
You like when I can't remember her name now, but
is Sima Hayek?
When Cinema presses her body up against me.
I don't even know
no,
if that's
actually, that was the Klesh was just like, this is fine. But like, yeah, several of the other lady commanders have come up and have either pretended to fall on me or have just pulled me in.
Yeah, Klesh, that's because you're hot now, and people seem to lose their sense of
I don't
like
feel
spatial
hot.
awareness when you're hot, and it's really unfortunate.
Remember that conversation we had about consent?
Yeah,
Should I go
create
to the
boundaries.
medic?
Create
Like,
boundaries.
how do I
You're-
not?
You're a
be
man,
hot.
so you really just can't do much. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
This is fake medieval times.
Create boundaries and
Um,
make sure your intent is known and be open and honest.
Well, I told her that I would
Stranger
take her
danger.
for a meal because she helped me with Hopper, and you guys said it was a date.
Cameron goes, oh, is that Aurelia?
Yes.
Yeah, she likes him a little different. Yeah, I can see that.
Different? I mean, I am different. I understand.
Yeah.
Isn't
In a
she
good way.
also like Din?
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
She took a run at me too, and it didn't work out.
She taking a run at me because
Surprisingly,
I'll
no.
run back.
no,
Oh,
it's okay.
green and prickly does it apparently, but not orange and fluffy.
She doesn't like the texture, apparently.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say
god.
Jen is blue, so are you
Yeah.
green?
No, I'm blue.
Yeah, she's blue.
Hey Nate,
Yeah.
have you read the webcomic Olaf?
No, don't bring that up now. No.
I'll link a safer work one later.
Okay, don't
Because-
just not right now.
There's a
Not right now.
there's a
I'm on my work computer, but
There's a coat
I'm
that
not.
someone is made to wear.
Stop.
It's called the shabby tiger coat. And I
Stop.
just had that. So good.
Stop.
Anyway,
I'm scared.
You should be.
I'm
Oh
very
yeah,
scared.
don't look up that comic unless you're ready for
You know what?
adult themes.
I
We'll
never
post it in
looked
the
up
Discord
Blue
later.
Waffle, and I never will.
Oh no, it's not that bad.
Okay.
It's that kind of humor, but it's not that bad.
Okay, thank God.
So anyway,
I'll give it a Google.
the an artist. Anyway, so yeah, Hazel gives that lovely speech about consent, and Mr. Nerd sort of taps him on the back. It's like, just like we taught him. Good man.
If I'm good at one thing, it's the courtly manners you've instilled in me, Father.
And he sort of like stiffens. He's like, well, we might have a chance to put those to the test, especially if you are fake married to one of the most renowned paladins in the realm.
Oh,
Does he say
my.
this in front of everyone?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah, we're
I
not
don't.
supposed
Wait,
to let Polly's
Polly,
know
are
she's
you
here.
also a paladin?
No,
Wait.
I can't done.
What?
But
Sorry.
there was,
My thing.
I'm not like always fake married to Polly.
Rifle strapped to the back.
Polly could do much better than me. I mean, look at her.
Nerd is like, now, son. Aim high.
Aim for the
Now I'm
sun,
not supposed to be
Polly,
aiming
don't
at all.
move.
It's a metaphor, son.
Right. Right.
Well, apparently not everyone gets renowned, exotic, famous people like me, so...
Cameron pats you on the back enthusiastically. He's like, damn.
You were just this little goblin thing that I found in the Underdark.
Uh-huh.
And now look at you.
Yeah. If you got a promotion yet, you deserve a promotion.
You know, I really need to talk
Speaking of which, Mr.
to
Nerd,
them about that.
I hate to interrupt Mr. Nerd, and Papa Nerd's like, no, by all means, I didn't mean to interrupt
Papa
in
Nerd.
crew business.
Papa Nerd.
And Cameron's like, no, absolutely, this was my pleasure entirely. So much. But yes, if you'd like, if I may, and he slides a coin across to your father, Hazel, and he goes, please have a round on me while I finish up a little business, and then come on back and you can continue your incredible reunion. And he looks down at you, Hazel. He goes, I never say no to a free drink usually. And he like bites the coin and winks, and struts off towards the bar. And Thammer goes, smart man. He checked the coin. Perhaps there's help for you, Nerd.
I like to think so.
I mean, you fake married Polly before any of us knew about it. That's well done.
Hazel's got a good head on his shoulders.
Holly, I have a question.
I have several.
Paladin powers, are those hereditary or are those learned?
I mean, if they're hereditary, I sure didn't get any of them.
You're a fighter,
And
right?
then I think about it and I'm like,
He's a gunslinger.
I'm just like, that makes sense.
Gunslinger.
Because I just don't know. Well, I don't think my character probably knows. I was like raised mostly in the wilderness.
I do
So
a lot of people.
gotcha. I was raised mostly in the wilderness. I don't know if like a family died raised by animals.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So Leaf just trauma dumped on us.
Yeah.
And Thammer
no,
goes,
my charisma's real bad. Like
Cameron slides a drink over to
I mean-
Leaf.
Me and Polly can fake adopt you too if she wants.
Cameron
I
slides a
can- I
drink
can be
over to
fake
Hazel.
stepdad.
Honestly, all the animals of the earth are my family. I don't.
You two should drink. Just take a little swig. Anyway, so
Wait, I go to Polly.
so he puts his hand on your shoulder. He goes, so what we're gonna do
How do we
before Mr.
avoid-
Nerd gets back,
The mom.
I don't know. That's your problem. So
Polly's just like mouthing thank you at him.
Tanner's staying here, right? And Tanner's like, oh, I'm staying. And Leaf, you are assigned to assist Interim in making sure that Hazel and Klesh and Polly and Karvis get back to the guild hall safe and sound after they're done with whatever mission they're on for the sexy lady.
The sexy important lady, yes. Mhm.
No,
So
Thamen, we're not on a mission for her.
that's
No, she's just coming with me.
That's
She's
excellent.
here.
She's following
And-
you. Oh my God, Klesh! I need to take notes. No,
We have to find her. Like she's trying. She hasn't seen him since since Klesh has grown.
so I'm gonna take these back. Update the old man. Update Esdruth. You guys do what you need to do. Port back in. All right?
If you want to put in a good word for me with Vesdruf,
It's happening. You,
thank you.
if they had it, you'd be knighted if I had anything to do with it. Because, damn. Okay,
Gosh, you're glowing.
Tanner.
If that's an option, I don't want to be knighted.
It's like, Tanner, I want detailed notes of whatever transpires. And Tanner's like, oh, it's gonna be a novella.
Telenovelas.
And Thamrin absconds with the package.
And none of us saw what was in it. All he did was open it to.
Yeah, he just peeked.
You saw there was a small leaflet at the top, and then he sort of read it and then tucked it away again and then closed it off. So you imagine it was whatever reply the messenger needed to have about it, and that the rest will be communicated elsewhere.
Noted.
I know Thamrin cares, but it's worrisome to me that he thinks I need bodyguard detail.
I think it's because we're hanging around with Deline.
Insight checks all around.
Ooh.
10.
16.
11.
14.
Got a 7 there, Polly?
8.
8.
8.
Too much pink. Sorry.
I was like, her skin blends in with her hoodie.
Yeah, it's all one amalgam, and it's glorious. So Leaf with the 14. Yeah.
I got 16.
Yes, I'm gonna come to that.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Thank
wait.
you. Thank you. Yeah. Leaf with the 14. You know the old man has a soft spot for Hazel because he's like the kid from when they were actually a unit during the war. And he's kind of a doofus, so it makes sense that he'd give like a full like squad to take care of him. And also apparently Klesh is becoming more of a big deal. With the 16,
Figuratively and literally.
yeah, exactly. With the 16, Jin, there's something else going on that the higher ups aren't talking about entirely. That Hazel and Klesh and Polly seem to be sort of like important for some reason. You pick up on all the same stuff as Leaf did, but and like maybe it's because of the paladin thing with Polly, but you're not sure. And then Hazel's, it seems like more than just the old man watching out for a member of the crew who's less adept than maybe their rank wise suggests. And then Klesh seems entirely capable and usually does much better without a group, so you're not sure what is being compensated for.
Okay, so it's like I get this feeling that like something's happening, but I can't discern what.
Because
Okay.
yeah, because you and Leaf are now like assigned to assist with whatever's going on with this to get them back safely.
And
Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Can as that guy leaves, can I like kind of catch him at the door and like maybe Leaf wants to come with me and can we, because we're like outside of this like main group that seemed to be like important, and just kind of be like, hey, anything you want to let us know while we are traveling with this group?
Well, I actually had a question for Polly. I'd probably be like, so like, Polly, do we need to be worried about your mom? Like, if we see her and she sees you, is that like, do we run quickly? Like, is it like she's going to try to kill you, or?
Assume that it would be that bad and run.
Oh, like there's no. She would not be hospitable at all to
I
someone
think
like
Polly
me.
ran away.
Oh.
There's
That's
a play
Lisa
where
talking.
I'm from.
Oh, that's
called
Lisa talking,
Scooby-Doo.
okay.
Yeah, this is Lisa talking. I think Polly
Gotcha.
ran away.
Yeah, I see. I didn't see. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm like, is it bad?
So, I actually don't remember, Lynn. Did you run away? No.
No, she's literally in
Right.
the military because her mom was like, "This is your life plan."
Right.
Hmm.
Okay. Cool. So,
She doesn't want any more life.
Oh,
plans.
so will she make you go back to the military if
well,
she
Leaf,
finds you?
Leaf doesn't know. I was just checking
Oh,
because I
wouldn't
couldn't
know.
remember.
Okay, gotcha.
But Lynn, go ahead and make a persuasion check, and Leaf, Nate, go ahead and make a insight check.
13.
Oh, well, 14, so I beat
Ooh.
you by 1.
Bummer.
So Leaf, you get the impression that, Tiger Mom, sort
Yeah.
of just covers it pretty exquisitely, and you're like, oh, she's
Yeah.
a scary, scary lady.
Yeah,
Got it.
we'll get away. Like, I'll help you get away if we see her. You know, I say I have a couple tricks on how we can move quickly, and that's kind of all I
For
say.
whatever reason, you can't get away from her. Maybe don't mention the whole fake married thing if you don't want Hazel to be murdered on the spot.
Noted.
Fair.
So Jin, you sort of drunken master dodge your way over towards Thamrin, and he's like, wow, you're a slippery one. No offense.
I don't think I'm actually slippery. Wait, did we decide if I have the Kim Kardashian drip at all times?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Just look well moisturized.
Yeah, my skin is glowing.
Oh, wait.
I'm not scaly.
No.
I feel like it's more like dolphin skin, like it's shiny, you know? GC's face.
Skincare regime.
But anyway,
Oh
yeah, so I
my.
run over and catch him.
Yes, you're like, is there anything we should know? He's like, no, you were already assigned to him. What did the old man tell you?
Wait, was that not the guy that I got the insight from that something more was going on?
Oh yes, it was.
Oh, okay. So then I'm just gonna say, well, no, we got our directions, but felt like I heard a little something, and I'm gonna whisper this next part. Feels like there may be something bigger going on with these three, and I just want to make sure that I'm not in over my head.
He kind of shrugs and he's like, no, there's a small army of you, and I think you'll be fine. Go ahead and make me another insight check.
I have good plus to insight. 17.
Nice.
Ooh.
He's full of shit, but not about this specifically. There is definitely something else going on.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty much at the same point you were as far as why they're important or why they're being taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
But there is definitely fucking Satchel. There's something going on that he's needs to get that back to the office.
All right. Mr. Krabs is going to narrow his eyes and click, click.
Oh no, Mr. Crab already was
actually, I'd like to cast Speak with Animals. I want to talk to this crab.
God, yes.
I can already talk to this
Do you
crab.
have a voice for him yet?
Oh, I have plans. I have plans.
Oh, okay.
Well, I have Speak with Animals, so you can talk with them as well.
I can talk to all sea creatures. That's just a part of my race.
Jin can
Jin is just Aquaman.
communicate.
Basic ideas.
Basic
Basic
ideas.
ideas.
Whereas I believe Speak with Animals is more direct.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for
Yes.
a duration. Knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at a minimum can give you information about location, monsters, what they perceived and have perceived within the last day.
Right. So
That's
Leaf,
right.
you clock Mr. Krabs a couple times in this interaction. You're not quite to him, but come back to that in a second. Jin, you're still talking with Amarin, and Mr. Krabs was giving him the stink stalk.
Yeah, the stink stalk and click click, and then I'm also gonna narrow my eyes at him, and just be like, "Come on, man! I can tell you're full of shit. Tell me what's going on."
Make me a persuasion check with
I'm not
advantage.
that drunk yet.
With advantage. Thank God I needed. That was a 1. And a 19 plus. What's my persuasion? I don't even know what it is. Plus 3, so 22.
He's like, because I like your crab.
I fist bump the crab.
I like the cut of your jib. He goes, so kind of, we're pretty sure he's kind of a mucky muck. It's actually more important than he knows.
I thought you just called him a mudblood for a second.
No, wrong universe. He goes, so make sure he doesn't die.
All
right. That goes for all of us. We're family in the crew, but that's why there's a small squad of you and not just the normal team.
All right. Well, thanks for getting our tab tonight. Have a good one. I just walk away.
So, Leaf, that's when you see Jim coming back, and the crab on the shoulder is like, so, Leaf, I'm guessing you cast Speak with Animals?
Yeah, because I'm assuming it's a loud, crowded bar, so I couldn't. Well, I guess would I have heard that conversation or no?
Oh, you wouldn't have heard that conversation.
And how I have to be able to comprehend and verbally communicate, so I have to be close enough to hear him.
Yeah, you see the crab as Jin comes back, so now you can talk to the crab as they're near.
I'm coming back to the table.
Unless you were trying to do something else. I'm sorry.
No, the thing was I was thinking about doing it before that happened, and then that happened and I forgot what I was going to talk to him about. It was mostly just
also great.
We were just going to exchange pleasantries, but we don't have to.
We don't know his name yet.
Oh yeah, so we can do that. I can what's your name, bud? We click. What's your we can cast it and
Bubble.
Make sure you take up your spell slot.
That's true. Check that out.
You see the gesticulating of the claws, a little bit of hind leg action, general stock excitement, and then you're like, click, clickety click, click.
Hello.
I was hoping that was going to be the communication. Was just.
I'll click the acorns together to make a clicking noise.
No, Nate. Leaf knows that there is a complex set of movements that requires a full body gesticulation.
Right.
Communicate
like sign language
as a crab.
Right. Hello, my friend. I'm Leaf.
And sort of back, you hear, "Hello."
Oh God. Sam's face.
Did you say hello?
I said hello. How are you? I haven't had a cat talk to me.
What's your name, man?
My name's Carrie Pess.
I guess I should ask. Is it a man?
How do you spell
Carrie
that?
Carapace.
Carrie,
can
you- Oh,
like
Carapace.
Carrie Fisher, and Pess, like pescado.
What up? How's it going?
The goal is to murder every single one of you.
I click back. I'm like, I don't hate the goal. Like I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So wait, do I understand any of these things that are being said?
No, you get the vibe that Mr. Crab is very excited to have a conversation with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
I'm
you just
assuming he's like
introduced.
dancing on your shoulder, and I'm just like across the room doing it as well. Like
No, at the chair next to you. But you it's like when you introduce a friend at a party that is not that friend that they hadn't met yet, and they just start talking about nerd shit, intense, and you're just like, oh.
And you're very drunk, Sam, as well.
This is
Yes.
true. I'm just like, oh, they hit it off. This is great.
It is great. It is great.
And I tell him, I tell Sam, I'm like, yo, Jen, his name's actually, what was it? Capri.
Harry Pess.
Carrie Pess.
And
Carrie.
and you sort of like gesticulate the name, and she
Yeah.
goes, oi, no, pronouns are she, her.
She. Oh, it's sorry. It's a she and a her. I assumed.
Yeah. I'd have eggs.
I
but
assumed as well.
it's not that season.
That's fair.
Hello, if you see any catchy looking crabs, let me know.
Definitely will. Can crabs eat acorns?
I'm down to try.
For penance for
Leaf would know.
incorrectly gendering you.
I'll give that one to Leaf. Tony doesn't know, but Leaf would know.
Yeah.
Although you shouldn't,
I would probably know, and I should probably
you shouldn't
Google.
offer this crab one of those acorns. They are indestructible.
Oh, then I probably should. I'll go
gonna offer
find.
him some of the
I'm gonna go
popcorn
find a
at the table.
cracker. Yeah. Someone did say
There's
popcorn.
popcorn
I
at
was
the
gonna say.
table.
I was about to make a Polly want a cracker joke. I've been holding on to that one. I've been holding on to that one for a while.
I will just make absolutely.
And I ask him, I say before we finish up, is there anything? Because we have 10 minutes, I guess, is the duration. But I'm
We
like,
have 10 minutes
Is there,
here.
is there
Carrie.
anything that you would like me to pass on or let Sam know?
So
Since you can only
I-
convey basic
Yeah.
ideas.
I apologize. Don't apologize. Because I had a note here that reminded me. Crab was not supposed to be talking to you, but
Oh,
I think that we're gonna have to live with that.
yeah. No.
Because the exact quote I wrote for Carrie Pess is as follows: "The thumbfish provides. I speak to thumbfish to appease them, and they gift upon me the good.
I am Thumbfish. That is, yeah.
Yeah, you are thumbfish.
Mhm. I am Thumbfish. Yep, that's me.
But you could say that in a Cockney accent.
So yeah, it would be like,
Yeah.
oi, what's thumbfish's name?
Jen.
Jen.
Yeah.
Jen. And like the crab turns around and goes, oi, Jen.
Did I understand that? Because
no.
that's my name. So
I'm like, it's just you and I. Only I can. And if you want me to pass a message, I can.
Are
do
you
that.
part crab?
Potentially, yes. I'm
he's
part
like, I
of the
studied
earth.
it in high school.
I'm a part of everything.
Does explain the orange. Good color.
Thank you. Or is he also a little orange?
Yeah,
Like,
a
is he
little
an orange crab? Yeah.
Like darker.
She.
Oh,
yes.
she shoot.
Yes.
I grab another piece of popcorn.
He is a darker orange, but yeah.
I apologize. I'm sorry, Carrie. But Carrie,
all right.
if
Oh, come on. Carrie Fisher. Come on.
Carrie Fish.
But she has a carapace because,
I know. But
Carrie
that's just
Fish.
so fun. Carrie Fish.
I have
Okay.
Yeah.
Play.
So, no, just I appreciate it. It's great. Glad we're all on first name basis now. I look forward to talking to you again. Right.
I tell him, I'm like, you probably won't remember this. You're not real bright, but like, flag me. Flag me.
His
flag me.
intelligence is literally 1.
Yeah. I'm like, flag me.
negative 5.
If flag me down. We can talk. If the moment ever happens. Knowing that it's their dumb.
Right. I will absolutely forget how to signal you that we chat, but I trust you as a large crab that you will know when the time is right.
Yep.
Cockney's dream.
It always happens at some point with accents. You just like,
Hazel, your father has come back by now and is sitting with you watching this cat man talk to this crab while the fish person cheers.
I'm just drinking and like I'm doing the little lad dance.
Hazel, you get a little
Kitties
shoulder
and
pat.
crabs, kitties and crabs.
You do the high kick at the very end.
Yes, absolutely.
Hazel, you get a little shoulder pat, and your dad goes, "I'm glad you found people like you."
I mean, I think they're a good crew. I'm the top ranking member right now. They usually send us out with Rayldur, but he's doing
you
something with
catch-
old man.
You catch Klesh frowning at that again. Like, Klesh is really bitter about this. Like, really bitter.
Oh, son,
Aren't you proud?
I'm so proud. Wow.
I think
Wow.
I'm
Guys,
feeling
I'm
alive.
really drunk. I feel like we should go to sleep before we go on our trip tomorrow. I feel like we should go to sleep.
I ask. I'm
'Cause I
like,
feel like
where's
it's
this,
nighttime,
where's this cute lady at? Because I'm trying to.
Oh, we gotta
I'm trying
find
to,
her. Oh,
I'm trying
okay,
to
you
trying to
should-
help my boy out. My boy Klesh. He may not know yet.
Mr. Nerd is like, cute lady? Who are you talking about?
Deline is not a cute lady. Deline is a beautiful goddess.
Delina, don't we need to find her?
Just great
Oh,
face.
we're here. We've been traveling with Deline, who's a special friend of our Klesh here.
What are you doing?
Deline Jahet?
Yes.
Yes.
My. You keep some company.
It's Dad talking to
Yes.
Hazel. Or to all of us.
Mostly to
What's the
Hazel.
vibe? What's the vibe you get off on her? Because I don't fully trust her.
Hazel,
Again, sitting at the same table, just
Mr. Nerd looks over
Klesh
at.
puts down their elbow and like leans on their fist, like, go ahead,
He looks over
get
and
it
goes,
out.
he's like, son. Deline Jahet is well known. Emissary from Tarj to Travisport. She's good breeding. She's an excellent wit. Jokes. Dry, but exquisite. Like a good white. And
Oh, if she wanted someone dead,
ooh, she could probably have that happen.
but not get caught.
Absolutely. As clever as she is beautiful, as I'm
So
sure
that
you're well
means
aware.
she's staying on the suspect list.
The deepest sigh.
I mean, I do this.
Do you not trust my judgment?
No.
Oh, I trust your. I trust.
Well,
your
do you
judgment
like
No.
her?
very
Do you
much.
like her?
Of course.
Yeah. Then we trust her. Yeah, sure. Like you're gonna date her? Like it's.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Leaf.
Oh,
Leaf
man.
is such a wonderful person.
Hazel?
Hazel.
Your dad gets that
I'm like,
concerned look.
she's very attractive. I'm a cat that nobody has any interest in. And so I'm like, she's into you. I'm all for it.
I was, I have to be on at all times and look out for any danger coming at my crew. I gotta be on my game. I can't let slide. I gotta keep this crew alive.
Well, you get one of these from your dad, and he goes, son, I wouldn't worry about Ninja Head.
Just
If
yet.
anything, I would not talk about her being suspect of anything loudly. I love you, and I want you to live to a ripe old age. And if you keep saying stuff like that, even if it's not true, it might not make it much longer.
I mean, she knows.
Oh,
Yeah, she's very well aware that you're aware.
so son, do you remember when you were younger and you'd poke at the fish back,
Yeah.
Sure.
and sometimes you'd poke them a little too much and they'd bite you?
But doesn't it prove it? Doesn't that prove my instincts were correct?
No, because you kept poking the damn fish, son.
I really feel your
My
side of the
theory
argument,
is
though.
fish would bite.
I really feel your side of the argument, though.
I'm gonna lean over to Hazel and like drunkenly whisper and probably spit on you a little bit because I'm really drunk and be like, "You're special. I trust you."
Good mansion. I trust you too.
How much touching happens there?
A
Just
lot.
like wipe their mouth.
I'm just like, I touch her. Like,
There's splash touching. The dad gets touched.
I'm gonna call Bane back over,
Oh,
and I'm gonna be like,
Polly just
Dang.
like mournfully like
get water.
So you get sort of a there pat from your father, and Jin, you get a look from the mustache, and goes, Jin, was it?
yeah.
You seem like a good lad,
Thank you, sir.
and I appreciate you helping out my son. I hope that you guys have successfully.
Me too. And then I fist bump the crab, and I want the crab and I to salute him at the same time, if possible.
He goes. Sometimes. How does he put this? He goes, you know, Jin, sometimes blood can be a dud. Emily is thicker than. Jin, you now have inspiration.
Sweet.
It's a D10.
A D10. Wow. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna say, wow, those are such amazing words. I'm gonna get those tattooed on me.
Sorry, not inspiration, but you are inspired. D10.
Cool. So that doesn't have an expiration then, because I'm inspired. It's not inspiration.
This
Okay.
has an expiration, probably when you sober up.
I gotta use it then. I gotta use it.
Just stay drunk.
So now I'm all hyped up, and I'm like, man, I haven't hit anything in a while. Let's go get in a bar fight, you guys.
Well, funny you should say that. As you hear, over the din, the exact words, "Who you calling small? I bet I got used crayons longer than you. I was talking about my drink." And then chaos explodes throughout the bar.
Klesh immediately tries
You
to
will-
protect their drawing supplies. Like, no. Things
Do we
get
each
thrown
get
in
an
fights.
action before this happens? I would like to do one thing, and it's really cool.
All right. So I'm decisions right now that's
Okay.
why you heard the loading, the dial-up noise happen right as you said words. Okay. Flash, what did you say?
Oh, Klesh is just trying to protect their drawing shit because things get thrown in fights.
Yes. Okay.
Oh no, put it away.
All right. Jin, what's the one thing you want to do before the bar fight starts?
I want to cast Fog Cloud.
How do you cast Fog Cloud
Just for funs?
as the bar fight starts?
Let's see. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take like a cup of water or beer or something that's on the table. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna go, everyone for himself. I'm gonna toss the drink up in the air and it's gonna burst into fog all over the bar.
Excellent.
Oh.
It makes it a lot harder.
Yes.
Just gave everyone disadvantage.
Yes, it does.
I can dissipate it at in any moment. So I just wanted to do that to start chaos
The
first.
bards in the corner play Brim Blitz.
It's 20 feet. How big is the room that we're in?
It's bigger. It's
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna cast it just on where that fight is happening. Which are we within a 20-foot sphere of that, or would we need to like run into the fog?
all of
Yeah,
you
we're
are
up
within
against
the
a wall,
20-foot
right?
sphere.
Just
Yeah,
me, I'm
we-
just up against a wall.
Yeah, you're all
Yeah.
close enough.
Okay. Because Leaf, my character, has the mission of. Because I know that the guy told Jin that Hazel was important, but presently, My character doesn't know that, right?
Just know that like was like the adopted kid of.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking like if the fog cloud is over us, like I'm probably going to try to like make sure that Polly's safer over. I don't know that Hazel's,
Sure.
but thinking out loud.
So I'm not gonna do full roll initiative combat, but I am gonna go. Well, go a whole another hour. I chalked out that time, but we're not gonna use that whole time. Hungry. So
I know I've been sneaking French fries. I'm like, I haven't eaten yet today.
Welcome to it. It's great. What? So we have a fog
I have
cloud.
this tiny baggie full of cookies, so I'm like, I'm fine.
We just go around the table. Karvis, what do you do now that this melee has begun? And you are all now in a fog cloud. Disadvantage on pretty much everything. I mean, you could probably cast something to move it away.
I don't think
It's
I have prestidigitation.
yeah, literally.
No.
Go back up.
I have thaumaturgy.
Sorry, thaumaturgy could push it.
Thaumaturgy cannot put it.
It says a gust of wind can push it away. Stronger than 10 miles an hour, which is not very strong.
Sorry, I consider them effectively the same spell in my brain. So, well as Druidcraft, it's right way, but a spooky gust of wind makes just as much sense.
I also can cast Druidcraft and just gust of wind it away.
But
which I would do. If we get to
I'm going to
but if that's not what you wanted to do.
all the flames around us, so whether it's in the
face.
Yeah, right, either in the hearth or if they're like candles, are just going to like explode into like brightness. So Karvis is just like, ah!
Cool.
We're just
None
making
of
it
you know
like
this
crazy in here.
Some of you hear the fire get a
Hilarious,
little
guy.
louder, but you can't really hear it over the sound of punches and thuds.
Well, wherever the fog is, I don't know if it's noticeably brighter.
Yeah. All right. Going around circle. Klesh.
Klesh is like upset that they don't fit under tables anymore. Because that would be Klesh is like, oh, just drop to the ground, get under the table, no one will find you. Klesh tries to find a wall and like skirt out. Like, I'm a fighter. But this is not why I fight.
Make me an athletics check.
18.
Excellent. You managed to find the wall exactly where you left it, and do not accidentally bump into Polly. And start skirting. You just plant there, or do you start trying to move away?
I'm trying to move away.
Yeah, you managed to get out of the fog cloud, and you see the pell-mell unfolding around you. Hazel.
Yes.
What's your play?
All right. So it's very foggy in here, and now there's like a light source, but it's still like really hard to see. Basically,
yeah, that's
what's going on.
Yeah.
So Hazel's like, I don't know what's happening, but he does know that he can maybe make this a little better. And so I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna shout out. Since the sun cannot shine brighter, let's light him up with fairy fire. Cast fairy fire.
Well, that's good. Now we can see everybody.
How Sailor Moon of you.
This is a running theme with Hazel.
Hazel is a magical girl. Fairy fire. No, you can just cast it on a square, right?
Yeah, 20-foot cube. And within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice. I'm going to pick a nice bluey green because I want to. my Hazel shade. Yeah, any creature in that area when the spell is cast is outlined in light if it fails a dexterity throw. For the duration, object and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an effective creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Where did you drop this?
On the middle of the fog cube.
Oh boy, so all of you. Excellent. All right then.
What did we?
Dexterity saving throws.
Everyone makes dexterity saving throws.
Wait, so we up where the fight is? I thought the fight was like over there.
Oh, great.
11.
What's the DC, Hazel?
What's my DC? 13.
Dang it.
That's
21.
7 for Klesh.
Yeah, it makes sense that I didn't move
I'm
out of the way. I'm really drunk.
I am invisible.
I become one with the fire.
13.
Got a 13?
I got 14.
Got a 14.
So I beat it by 1.
And so we can't see Polly then. And you can see Klesh, and what about
You can see me, I failed.
you did?
I feel like Klesh is doing that thing where they're scooting down the wall and like a spotlight circles like bam.
Yeah.
It's like trying to sneak away, and then
I thought this would helpful. I thought this would helpful.
I
Hazel,
don't like not being small.
from next to you, you hear, aha! As you realize your father has just leapt out of the fog cloud into the melee.
Oh no. Oh no.
So that's happening. Polly, how are you reacting to this?
Is anything directly threatening me or directly threatening Hazel?
It's hard to tell, you can't see.
I'm gonna
But
try
you can
and
see
find
Klesh.
Hazel.
No, she can't see Klesh because she's still in the fog cloud. Do you move out?
Oh.
What?
But she's against the wall where
I'm up against the wall. I've been up against the wall this whole damn time.
The fog cloud hits the wall.
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and find Hazel.
It's not hard. Hazel is outlined in their own fairy fire.
I couldn't see him.
Wait, Hazel, did you make your own save?
Oh, no, hold
Did
on.
you roll, baby?
No. Oh, 16!
I'm
Great, you
rolling.
can't see Hazel.
Okay, I try and find Hazel.
All right. Make me a investigation check.
No, it's a 9.
9.
Yeah, so I'm guessing I just kind of fumble around blindly, being like, "Where are you?"
Yeah, you find the table. Karvis. There's
I pat the side of Karvis's face.
What? What? Why?
and then
Does Bane? Can...
no one knows where Bane is.
God damn it.
Bane made a save.
Bane!
Bane's OP. So great.
I
Going
can
around
talk
the
to
circle.
Bane too if we need. If you'd like to communicate with Bane.
Oh,
I don't tell you that. I don't tell you that as a character. I'm telling you that as a person.
It's pretty funny because I actually have randomly communicated
Yeah,
with Bane.
there's-
He has a very interesting voice.
Yeah, the conversation with Bane was strange. Leaf, what's your move?
So, how many people do I see in the fairy fire that are not us, I guess? Were there any?
There are a few. They seem to be confused. One of them like drops. Another one pushes out of the fog. So effect as it's
Right. Considering I can't see everybody because Hazel and Polly passed, not seeing the total number of people like Druidcraft, just a gust of wind. to blow the smoke away.
Oh, as everyone's sort of like, what are we doing with this fog? Fairy fire. Why would you do that?
I mean, it's just a very quiet.
Yeah.
It
just
dissipates.
Like watching a time lapse of the San Francisco fog get pushed over the mountains. The fog cloud just sort of makes its way out of the windows. And there's everyone. And they're still punching and slamming and kicking and shouting. Jin. Clever.
Jump off the table and into the brawl.
Wait, fork in hand?
Oh my god, can I? No, I don't. I want to do non-lethal damage, so this is just going to be my fists. I'm just in it for fun. I'm not out here to kill anyone.
Alright, so Jin joins the fray into the fight. And happening. You can see each other. So let me go back around. Jin, you're going to continue to enjoy the bar fight, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Leaf, I have unobstructed vision.
Did Sam, did you take your acorns with you, or did you leave them at the table?
Did you give me more than one? Because I definitely took the one.
Yeah, I tossed a second in a cup back in there. So
okay, then yeah, I definitely took that one too.
Okay. Then I just wait.
I would say it's
trying to get
longer.
out of the way.
I would say it's longer than a minute.
I thought it was an hour for.
No, I double checked.
Oh, it's a minute.
Double checked the
Okay,
spell,
got
and
it.
it's a minute.
So,
But
so
they are
you're
now
go.
mundane acorn.
Yeah. Good for you. So, well, hers are. Mine are still.
Wait, what did they do before?
A bunch of stuff.
You can. Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
right. If I clicked it, it turns into like an immovable cube and stuff like that, right?
For the first minute.
Yeah.
For the first.
And you can throw it. You can throw it as like a spell range object or like a spell range attack.
Clarification question: do I need to give these acorns back to him, or like?
No, he can make more after a short rest, effectively.
Yep.
Okay, so they're just plain old acorns.
Yes.
For you, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The two in my pocket are still fancy.
Right, cool.
But I'm just gonna try to get out of the way. I'm not a huge fighter.
Make me a basic saving throw.
That is a 20.
Hell yeah.
Unnatural.
Almost as if you have cat-like. All right.
I do have like feline agility.
Yep, that's exactly All right, moving along the boxes again. Polly.
Can I see Hazel now?
You have your face. You have your hand on Karvis's face, and there's Hazel.
I had her face in passing as I was trying to find Hazel. You find Karvis, so it just was kind of like a "Hey, buddy," as you continued going.
Turn around, and Hazel is about to cast on a chair.
Oh, sweet baby.
I just like Hazel.
Polly,
Hi. What you doing?
what is happening?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
My dad's in there.
My dad's in there.
Yeah, you round up the others. I guess I'll try to go in there and just kind of scruff Dad and Jen. What? I have one mission, and it's not to get the crew killed. That's the mission I gave myself.
Always gets on the table and fires a warning shot into the ceiling. It goes,
Roll intimidation with advantage. I feel like goddamn.
Yeah. I was gonna give it to you. Yeah. Let me see that intimidation with advantage.
Your intimidation stat is not very good, by the way.
God, it should be with that.
An 18. Not bad.
It's like in old school commercials like Tom and Jerry when they stop fighting and they're all like
everyone just stops.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it is absolutely one of those cartoony things where the shot goes off everyone sort of stops stunned, with like a couple people just still like you know, it's no longer with intention. It's a matter of principle, and they all like stare up at you.
Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
No, that's Deline. So what do you do, Polly?
I tell them that they're being a bunch of jackasses. And their mothers would be disappointed in them.
In doing so, I'm like, oh, mothers, we should probably get out of here. And I'm gonna try to start flagging people down. I'll get a shout, like, you know.
You're like trying to nudge people out.
I'll just be like, crew, yeah, you know, like I said I was making my way towards the door, but in the shot I turn around, and I guess when it gets back to me, I'm gonna start trying to, like, you know, if someone's near me, like, you know, tap them on the shoulder and try to start.
He goes, Atarik's crew.
Yeah, like, hey, crew, yeah, like start not screaming crew, but like because I'm assuming there's
stage whisper.
Yeah, you know. Right.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Right.
And
Like,
Hazel kind of
come
like
on.
back and
Yeah,
forth.
yeah,
It's like,
right.
Polly, this might not be the best way to not get your mother's attention.
Yeah. And I'm like, wait.
Speaking of which, Polly, I would like you to please make a persuasion check.
Nobody tell my mom you saw me.
Or I'll shoot off.
Or I'll shoot you.
That's fair.
Because I was so cool, I get advantage? No advantage. Okay.
What?
I'm asking if I get advantage because I'm so cool.
Nope.
We all see how small you are in your head.
I mean, she's all like 5'1" of her, but she's standing on a table.
Right.
Is your hood off? Nah, that wouldn't matter.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
It's a whole 10.
10. Okay. Didn't someone say maybe this isn't a way to get your mother's attention?
No, it was
Hazel?
Hazel?
And we both.
Yeah.
both
Okay.
your-
Well, I didn't say it outwardly. I was just.
I was the one who outwardly said it.
Yeah, I thought it.
Hazel
and
expressed leave
I was
affirmed.
trying to corral the group. And
All
then we
right.
get the same idea.
So you guys kind of mutter that to be like, hey, Polly, right? And then you hear someone in the crowd be like,
Story.
what?
Is it like Christmas Story with like Ralphie, your mother?
Not quite, but you hear someone be like, her mom. And then before he can stop himself, Mr. Nert goes, Calhoun. And they all go, oh.
Hold on, I'm gonna plead to the DM because I am next to Mr. Nerd. He is in the bar fight with me.
You're in the pit, yeah.
Can I roll some type of like a dexterity saving throw to see if I can punch him before he gets that sentence out?
I'm sorry for that. As a good wingman.
No.
Okay.
I'll go no. Because like, who's her father? And then everyone's just sort of like, yeah, like, or who's her mother? It, like, doesn't matter. But he failed a roll and just sort of blurts it out.
Okay.
So,
He's also a little drunk too. So.
I know you have monkey powers, but that one you're a little slow right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But
That's why it was like a plead. It was like,
no, you definitely have that ooh, afterwards. Like, oh, I wish I'd known. But what do I do?
I want to catch right after he said.
It's one full action. You start to like pull out the pitch.
Yeah.
And you're like, we're gonna fucking ninja this thing.
Yeah.
And you notice a few people start to like put chairs back and like quietly like, I'm sorry. You want to buy a drink? Yeah. No, like the vibe instantly switches, and like everyone feels like real bad and are trying to be real polite.
But I don't want them to like
it-
get a good look at her.
Okay, the lights go out.
I can see in the dark, by the way.
If
this
you
is
no, if you
magical
have
darkness.
no, if you have dark vision.
Dark vision can't.
I'm blind.
Oh, dark vision.
Although if you have.
Oh, okay.
A creature. Oh,
Oh,
can't
wait.
see through. A non-magical like can't.
Oh, dear.
So I cast darkness, and I just go, Holly, run for the door.
Now they know her name.
And where she's running.
It's true.
Also get down off this table without killing herself in the complete dark.
So
Wait.
a beat later,
Wait, fairy fire is still up.
which
Where's the glowy outlines?
Well, you failed. Polly failed, so she's actually in the darkness. Or she passed. Sorry.
You passed, yeah.
Wait,
But
if
she
any
can
of
see
these
me,
spells
so, like,
overlap with an
I
area
can
of
help.
light created by a spell, that
What-
spell. What level's your fairy fire?
Only first level.
Oh, so there's
Hazel
yeah,
only has access
yeah,
to
the fairy
first
fires go
level.
out.
the fairy fires go out.
Okay.
It is
Oh.
actual darkness.
15 foot.
And you said the only only magical sight, or so even if
Dark
I
vision
turned
doesn't
it-
cut through magical darkness.
Well, you're right. So yeah, even an animal that can see in the dark, I guess
Right.
wouldn't be able to.
Messes up all natural dark vision.
hmm Yeah, I don't like it. I like the natural world.
It's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
You hear someone go, "Jay's here!" and a panic starts through the room.
She's eclipsed the moon.
I mean, that's
So
Don't tempt me. I have moonbeam, but we go through
Either-
the building.
either make strength athletics checks or dexterity saving throw.
all of us.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so either a dex save or a athletics.
Yes.
It's dice is in my sleeve. New dice, new dice, new dice.
I got a 1. I'm really drunk.
I
Wait,
got
you got a D10 in your pocket, bud.
But it wouldn't make. I still rolled a 1.
how
Oh,
much is
you
it
know
gonna fix
what?
that one?
I'm lucky. I have the lucky feat.
Oh, you gotta. Is that reroll a 1?
Yeah.
Or...
The lucky feat is better than being a halfling act.
It is.
19.
Yeah.
God, 24. That's the second time I've rolled a 1 and then a 19.
Okay, so
Got an 8.
on 18 on Karvis, I got Booyah from Leaf. What did you get? 2?
11. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
11.
11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flesh, what did you get?
That's a hard.
9.
Alright. Flesh, you take 4 damage as you are bounced around, people stampeding out. Hazel, what'd you get?
Oh no.
Watching
I
my
actually got for my athletics 15 plus 6, so a 21.
Hazel, you've been in a gnome mosh pit before. You know what's up.
Karvis is used to doing this on herself. She knows where she's going.
That's right. Polly, what did you get?
17.
17. Yeah. Polly, you're good. Alright.
I'm standing on a table.
So, after a few moments, hysteria. You hear, son? You okay?
Dad, where
Yeah.
are you?
I'm here in the magical darkness.
Come to the door. Rolling
Okay.
out.
All
Sounds
right.
like they're meeting up at Disneyland. Yeah, I'm at magical darkness.
The line is insane.
Wait a second.
I couldn't get a fast pass.
You like hit a wall and then just if you just keep
So,
one hand on the wall, you'll
Plus level
find the
3.
exit. You just walk around like a hedge
oh,
maze,
You're right, second.
like the corn, the hay bale mazes back home.
No, this is easier. He goes. Like stumbling in the dark to pee, I really wish that I could see. And then the darkness disappears.
What level's this?
Nice.
Oh my god.
Make an Arcana check. You want to know what he did?
What he did?
Hell yeah.
7.
He canceled it out, dispelled, counterspell.
Mr. Nerd, I'm gonna need you to tell me what that is later.
Spell magic. You get cancels out seconds, or it has to like not strong enough. It could.
She kind of looks like this. She's like, you just see like one fang hanging out. Like,
No, I get it. Yeah, no, I am also a caster of natural ability, but you know, you study after a while, you pick up some things.
Dispel? Is that where you like make fun of someone before you cast a spell?
No, I call that vicious mockery.
So, like, I'm
Everyone
assuming half
calls
the
that
people are
vicious
in and half the
mockery.
people are out.
No, this place is cleared out now. The bartenders are really upset about it.
I feel like we should leave too, just in case Polly's mom shows up.
Yeah,
We just stayed a
I've been
different
trying to-
inn,
trying to-
not this one.
I'd like to drop a couple gold at the
And you're still there, right?
Yeah, he climbs out from behind knocked over table. He's like, nice.
Tanner, where can we sleep tonight?
Oh, probably not here.
No, not here.
And he looks over and the bartenders are like, oh.
Karvis walks over to the bartenders and just, honestly, she puts down 10 gold.
They're like, all right. I'm like, warn us.
Wasn't expecting it to happen either. Okay.
Mr. Nerd goes, kids need a place to stay. You can stay at our apartment while you're here.
Well, I want
I feel like
to stay.
she's gonna stay with Salma Hayek.
He's like,
They're gonna stay with Salma Hayek.
I don't blame
Thank
you. Nice.
I don't know if, for the sake of Polly, if we should stay with anyone that is aware of Polly's parents. I feel like we don't. Sorry, Hazel. I feel like we don't tell your dad. Sorry, Mr. Newt. Literally, I'm saying this in front of his face. I feel like we don't tell Hazel's dad where we go stay tonight because I don't feel like Mr. Newt is cool enough to keep a secret. Honestly.
I say, Mr. New, I don't think it's a
It's Mr.
level
Nerd.
of your
Nerd,
nerd.
excuse
Sorry,
me.
Mr. Nerd. Even more.
No. They say Mr.
I don't
Newt.
think it's
It
a
makes
level
it
of
that
your
much
coolness.
better.
He's very
I think that it's more of a worry that Polly's mom is strong enough that, irregardless, you'll not be able to keep the secret safe. So I would concur with Sam. No.
It's like, oh no, absolutely. I would not keep a secret from that woman. She terrifies me.
So if it's okay with you, then maybe not. But again,
So
I'm not too worried.
you guys sort of discuss this. He's like, no, that's absolutely fine. Walk outside. One of you hears the voice of one of your parents.
Oh, it's not me.
And it's not Leaf. Now we're all sad.
Yeah.
My dad's dead.
He is.
Do they? And that's where we will end this evening's session of Atarik's Crew.
Cliffhanger.
The Dicening.
Oh my gosh.
So,
We're gonna kill her. It's fine.
thank you to these incredible people for playing Pretend. And hopefully, I don't think we'll get another game in. We might get one more game in for the new year. We'll see. If not, we'll definitely keep kicking at it. We'll set that up. We're probably going to have...
There will be things that will be streamed on this channel,
Yes.
just not necessarily deep.
Keep checking on us on Sunday. That's when things happen here. And if you can't keep up here...
Sundays.
On Sundays?
Wow. Different game.
Old habits, yo.
Different game. Wednesdays.
Wednesday. Hump day.
We're the new Jenna Marbles.
Uh,
We post on Wednesdays.
right.
On Wednesdays we wear pink.
No,
Polly does for sure.
Lynn is
I had a
right.
pink sweatshirt on earlier. So
He does. It's an excellent picture. Wednesdays. Here. If not here, YouTube. We post everything on YouTube. Or YouTube. But yeah, keep up to date. We're jonesing for some new content that should hopefully happen this month. If you like fairies, well, that's probably happening. So I'm not gonna tell you anymore. Go check out social media and look for clues in the feed, and then engage us, because please do all the things that creative people, content creators tell you. Algorithm.
Press a like.
The algorithm. So
The algorithm. If we say it enough times, maybe the algorithm will listen.
Front chill.
It won't.
I think
Front
that's
chill,
how
front
that
chill,
works.
algorithm.
Algorithm.
Yeah. 'Cause when
Front
you
page,
say it,
front page.
your
We
phone
all
hears
just
you.
Crank.
So, and as always, thank you to our benevolent benefactors, Yev, Nomad, Doomsayer, and Backblaze for helping us out. If you don't know what a Backblaze is, go check it out. We have links, descriptions of things, and if you don't understand what it is, ask on Twitter. Yev will explain. So,
I was gonna say, don't ask me.
otherwise, I'll find out about it, I'm sure. So, thank you again to all these lovely people, all you lovely people watching this now and later, and appreciate you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.